for the state. I think I've mentioned a few times in here, I'm having some withdrawals. I just sold a ranch north of Laverne, and driving up here, I'm a huge hunter and an outdoorsman, and this is that time of year that I really want to be out here. So it just is a complete honor for me to be here. I'm grateful for all of you all. As Saxon mentioned, my name is Chip Keating. I'm running for governor. I'll be brief, talk 5 to 7 minutes. I'll do a Q&A, and I'm going to hang out as long as you all want so that we can chat. But a little bit about my background. My name might sound familiar. I do come from a political family. My dad is Frank Keating. And I'll be honest, this was not on my bingo card to run for governor. But I'll tell you, someone who deeply loves this state, knows the potential of this state, I want a governor for Oklahoma and not of Oklahoma. And what I mean by that, Oklahoma's at a crossroads right now. And the road we take and what's going on around our country, I think is imperative that we have the right leadership in place. I can't stand the old slogan of Oklahoma. Oklahoma's okay. That means we're mediocre and we're average. I'm ready to be governor for a greater Oklahoma. We are far better than okay. A little bit about my background. Obviously, I was a young man when the darkest and most horrific tragedy that ever hit our state occurred in 1995. And I was 15 years old when the Oklahoma City bombing occurred. And I remember that day vividly, like I know a lot of you probably do in this room. I was in Choctaw, Oklahoma, playing a baseball tournament, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw a state trooper come to the game, swoop me up to reunite me with my parents. My mom and dad were down at the bombing scene. What I saw at that very moment defined who I am today. And I saw the most heroic first responders, law enforcement, EMS, fire, running to danger and not away from it. And at that very moment, I knew that I wanted to be one of them. And I knew I wanted to be an Oklahoma State Trooper. I wasn't old enough at the time, so I couldn't get out of high school fast enough. My parents made me go to college, or if I could have gone to the patrol, I probably gone straight into the patrol. But by the grace of God, I was a proud graduate of the 53rd Oklahoma Highway Patrol Academy. Stands here. You trained me way back in the day. But I will tell you, that 4-year period in my life, and God has a plan for everybody on this planet. I trust God immensely. I did 4 years of working the hoot shift. And the hoot shift, for those that don't know what that is, that's 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I worked the hoot shift for 4 years, and I used to always question my parents. They'd say, nothing good happens after midnight. Nothing good happens after midnight. Well, as a parent now myself, and I have a 16-year-old, they're right. Nothing good happens after midnight. So the party at our house stops at 10:30. That's what our curfew is. But the perspective that I saw and the evil that exists and the bad things that occur, you see a lot more of that after midnight. And so I've been in pursuits and fights and wrestled, bad people on meth and seen a lot. I thought I was going to be in law enforcement my whole career, and God took me in a different path. And I met my beautiful wife, and I went into the private sector and cut my teeth in the oil and gas business and was set out on my own path in 2009. And started my own oil and gas business and real estate investment business. And started my family. I'm a father of 3 beautiful children, a girl, a boy, and a girl, 16, 14, and 8. Service that never left my heart through that period, whether that be the past president of the Salvation Army, the past president of the Children's Hospital Foundation, serving on OU Health, the University Hospital Authority and Trust, starting my wife and I a foundation for first responders. Very important to serve. I think that is a fundamental genesis in all of us, in our creation. And I got a phone call in 2019 from Governor Stitt to ask me to come serve again as Oklahoma Secretary of Public Safety. And I gave the governor and the state a 2-year commitment to do that. And I'm really glad I did, because in that 2-year period, I know all of us probably remember the summer of 2020 when BLM, George Floyd riots, and Antifa and thugs and anarchists started burning great American cities around the country, including cities and towns in our state, or at least they tried. That's when I saw how important leadership, courage, and service is. Because while some of our leaders, not to name names, were catering and bending to the left and the anarchists, we at the state level did not. We activated our highway patrol, we activated the National Guard, and very quickly we ran those people out of our state, arrested 39 out-of-state bad actors, and restored law and order in our state. I did my 2-year commitment, and honestly, I thought I was going to go back to the private sector, live out my life with my beautiful wife, my 3 kids. Until the last year or so, I've been really thinking about Oklahoma's next chapter. I generally understood who was going to run for office, and I'll tell you, we're a red state and we have blue state issues facing us, and the career politicians, friends, aren't going to fix it. I might come from a political family, but I have not been in politics. We need an outsider who is going to advance an America First agenda and an Oklahoma First agenda. And when I say that, the blue state issues facing us, and these are real issues: 50th in education, 47th in healthcare outcomes. We have a broken tax structure that has not been comprehensively been looked at since 1930. It's 2025. We have a major crime problem. We have an illicit drug problem in our state, with the Chinese Communist Party owning our land, with the Sinaloa cartel operating in our state. Oklahoma produces 65% of all black market marijuana in the country. That is unacceptable. It is killing us. They are not our friends, they're our foes, they're our enemies, and we've got to do something about it. As your next governor, I will declare a public safety emergency day one. We know where these bad actors are, and we need to rid them out of our state once and for all. The other thing we need to do is we've got to get efficient with government. We have over 300 states, boards, agencies, commissions. There's inefficiency everywhere in our government. And a good example of that, the creation, as we deal with this illicit drug problem, government likes to create new entities when we have new problems instead of being efficient with the problem. The creation of the OMMA needs to be under the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics. We need to give the resources to that agency to go combat this problem. It's a real problem, and it is killing our children, it's killing our people, and it's leading to homelessness, it's leading to mental health crises, and a lot of systemic issues that are plaguing our state right now. So these are real issues, real challenges, and honestly, all of you all being here today, I'm super grateful for you to be here. But again, I'm not running to be the governor of Oklahoma, it's for Oklahoma. And if I didn't think these issues were fixable, I'd be sitting here honestly having a bite to eat and then hopefully heading hunting somewhere. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. I think these issues are fixable. Career politicians aren't going to do it. If they would have fixed them already, or if they would have fixed them prior to them running for their next office and job hopping, the issues would be fixed. They're not going to fix them. It needs a courageous, visionary leader for the people. That's who I am. That's what I want for Oklahoma. I love this state immensely, and I want to see great things prosper. We really can do better. I'd be humbled. I can't look forward to talking to everybody here. I'd be humbled to earn your support, because our best days are in front of us, and we can get there. God bless all of you all, and God bless this great state of Oklahoma.